And finally, last but not least, my fellow Knicks fans, protect your energy, because guys around the league definitely notice the fan base and the power of it. The reason why I'm stating this is because guys like LeBron James is bringing up shit from 10 years ago on how James Dolan basically blew the opportunity for him to come to the Knicks, and they're acting like the Knicks was his first choice, which none of this is true. Now, for some reason last month, there was a whole campaign to change the public's perception of LeBron James having that decision video in which he made the decision to go to Miami. Now, in LeBron James' whole career, that was his only PR stunt that went wrong, that actually hurt his image. Other than that, this guy has a clean image, but he's trying to change the perception around it. And what other way to actually try to gain a fan base back in which he lost, in which was the New York market. Now, Bill Simmons has gone around talking about how LeBron James was gonna go to the Knicks first, and then James Dolan was handing out his CD as if he's one of these dudes on Canal Street handing out a mixtape. That shit sounds ridiculous. And they made it seem like the Knicks completely mooked the interview. Now, Bill Simmons forgot to mention something that he mentioned in 2010, was how impressive it was for the Knicks to get the whole Sopranos cast to reenact a scene dedicated for LeBron James to come to the Knicks, because at the time that was his favorite show. He did not mention this at all. He just mentioned that Dolan tried to hand out some CDs. And once again, the power of the New York market is very large, and LeBron James knows that. And right now he's in his celebrity mode where he wants to be very famous. And they're trying to make it seem like, Knicks fans, I wanted to come here, but love me anyway. And that shit's not gonna work, especially throughout the 2014-15 season when Phil Jackson was there. LeBron James on the low was cock blocking a lot of players from coming to the Knicks. And if you guys don't believe me, look how many players from Clutch Sports actually goes to the Knicks. There's an ongoing beef with the franchise, low key. It has a business reason to it. But off rip, that big three in Miami was already planned years ahead. These guys all took short deals on their rookie extension. Carmelo even got on ESPN talking to Stephen A. Smith, saying that they met up years ahead and they were all supposed to take shorter deals to form a big three. And at the time in 2010, most of the teams outside of Miami was thinking to sign 2 max players. Miami was a team that was thinking, of course with Pat Riley being a genius, was thinking to sign the big 3 and use their advantage of not having state income tax to lure 3 guys into playing for their franchise. So my fellow Knicks fans, understand your value. The fan base is genuinely interested in basketball and is loyal to the team. They're not a bandwagon fan base like the Laker fan base. So LeBron James understands that and is trying to galvanize the energy of the fan base. And you know what's crazy about that propaganda campaign that they had about the decision? They also stated the fact that to do the decision video was the idea of a fan from Bill Simmons' fan mail email account. Can you believe that shit? And they're trying to have us believe that a fan was responsible for LeBron James' potential billion-dollar brand, which is hard to believe. They're trying to make it look like they are not responsible for that PR mess. It is what it is. Once again, Knicks fans, understand your worth, understand the fan base. It's like no other fan base. They're genuinely interested in the team, and they're not a bandwagon fan base like the Lakers. It is what it is. Protect your energy, and until next time, you guys stay safe in these Rona streets. Peace.